Yeah, to the cap. Back with another one. Round two. Like we didn't think we were gonna make it here. Come on. It's easy, man. That was nothing. I said it was perfect. Now the playoffs start. This is where we see Wagwan. Woo! Against the Florida Panthers, Stanley Cup champions. They went to the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row. One year they went, they lost. The following year they went, they won. So, like, they're the dominant team in the league right now. Been dominant. They took us out two seasons ago, but it's a different team. So, game one's tonight. I'm excited, man. This is where the playoffs start. This is where you see where the big dogs come to play, right? And I keep going back to 2019 when the Raptors won the championship. Greg Brube, he won it in St. Louis, same year, 2019, right? And that year, if you remember, Fred Van Vliet, he was playing like doo-doo in the finals against Golden State, playing like doo-doo. Then we found out that the man had a youth or was having a kid. And then, bomb, he had the kid. And then the rest of the season series, he even got nominated for MVP when we won. He was on fire. And everyone's talking because he had the kid. Now, Mitchie just had his baby. I'm not sure it was a boy or girl. I'm not sure. But he had just had his first kid. And if you haven't realized, Mitch was playing the first game. He scored a one wicked goal. But for the rest of the Ottawa series, yeah, Ottawa. We're those Ottawa fans. What were you guys saying? Anyways, for the rest of the series, I didn't really see Mitch. He was still, producing point here, point there, but obviously has a lot on his mind. Like he's a human being, man. Hockey's not everything, right? And he was having his first kid, so I totally understand if he was somewhere where his mind was, if it was somewhere else. But now that he's had his kid, whew, and he's looking for another extension or a business contract, I'm saying Mitchie's going to eat food tonight. Watch out for Mitchie. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a wicked series. This is very interesting. Also, we got three of their players: Anthony Stolars, Eric Larson, and the other dude, Lopez or Lotors. Can't remember his name. But them man they were on Florida last year, and they all won the Stanley Cup. Now we have three of those players on our team. So it's very interesting. I heard one of the Matthew Kachuk, saying when he was going against Stolars in practice, they hardly scored on him. So now it's going to be great. I'm very I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. Again, I don't know, man. I have a feeling Mitch is going to step up tonight. It's going to be a good game, and we're going to see, feel it out and see what I go on and see how it. So, just I'm glad, what I mean. Mitch had his youth and he could get that past him. Now he can focus on producing and actually, contributing. Everyone else is doing their thing. It's just collectively we gotta start because these guys come to play. Those guys hit Aaron Hart and they got the rat over there, Bram Marchand. So these guys came to play. So we have to be ready. We have to be ready going against the champs. We have to. Like old Ric Flair always said, you want to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. So let's see how this goes and go from there. So again, stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Above and Beyond. So the cap, ABG, Don Mills, Wasi for life. Let's go.